easy, you know, when you are a member of the senior British monarchy, because of course everything that you have, your family, is played out onto the bigger media stage. And as ever, it doesn't really matter, as I say, what level you're at. You know, it's not very comfortable, is it, having reading about one's close family members who you did care about, still care about, and more importantly, wish to help. But whatever you do could be splashed out once again on the world's media pages. So you can understand the reason why, of course, our beautiful Princess of Wales, Catherine, is at a bit of a dilemma herself as to what to do best in this rather fractious situation she finds herself in once again. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London, and as ever, thank you so much for joining me today. Also, thank you for your kind comments about the high street chaos that we tell you about from time to time. Yes, we pointed out that the British retailer Marks and Spencer's are closing 67 stores, all claiming, of course, it's a high cost of living crisis. All the while, when we did some research, just how many people are being turned away due to the lack of cash tills available to take their money. Seemingly, Marks and Spencer's will be more than happy to let all of that cash walk out of their doors rather than, of course, employ staff to take your money. Interesting, isn't it? Only going to get worse. Back as ever though to your breaking royal story of the day. One really has to feel sorry for the Princess of Wales, because she's caught, as they say, in between a hard rock and a place, or whatever the phrase is. It's all really to do with the fact that she used to have such a joyous, friendly and happy relationship with, of course, her husband's younger brother, His Royal Highness Prince Harry. You know, they got on incredibly well, as you could see from videos like when they did Heads Together. And he was the sort of person that he could confide in her. She, of course, being the eldest sister to things like her brother James and her younger sister Pippa, made sure that she understood exactly how difficult it was being a sibling, particularly when you're the eldest. But of course now, even though she did her very best to try and repair the damaged relationship between her husband, the Prince of Wales, Prince William, and his younger brother, Prince Harry, seemingly it seems unrepairable. And according to a very good source, Catherine has taken this rather hard herself, because if you recall back to the late Duke of Edinburgh's funeral, she tried her very best to engineer that walk, do you remember that chat, to try and repair some damage. But seemingly then, Prince Harry darted back to California, very quickly indeed, and then made it even worse by claiming on camera that our late monarch, Her Majesty the Queen, Queen Elizabeth II, was the only person that she could really open up to. They had a very special relationship. Very hurtful, very damaging when you consider the position of Harry, and more importantly when you consider the position of someone like His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, who is of course one day going to be our king. Of course, pushing all that aside, Catherine herself is still believing that one day the brothers would reconcile, and she knows just how much hurt, anger and anguish that this particular breakup has caused both William and Harry. And she's a good person, you know, she just wants to see the best in people, making sure that people do get on, not just simply because they're part of a British institution like our wonderful monarchy, but more importantly at heart, two human beings that used to be the very best of friends, but right now, many could say, are the very worst of enemies. Can Catherine make sure that they can cut through this? Well, according to a very good source, she's still very optimistic, but just sees one obstacle in her way. As ever, I'll leave you to work that final piece of the jigsaw out. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.